But now you can buy code almost anything nowadays, from video editors to AI generation tools to CRMs, tools you cannot even name on the internet. If you can imagine it, you can build it. But you don't have to build everything from scratch. There are a lot of APIs and connectors online that make life simple. And because you can buy code it, that doesn't mean you should. Today, I will show you how you can build your own Canva clone. But like I mentioned, we will use the superpowers of a powerful API to build the editor. The API, yeah, you probably guessed it, is templated. Templated allows you to build your own Canva clone using their API and their embedded editor. Today, I will show you what is possible, how you can go about using it, and some of the ideas that I came up with on how you can use it to make money online. What Templated sponsored this video, the reaction and the content on this video are my own. I will even give you a copy of the software we generated by going to the link down in the description below. I will also leave the link in the pinned comment for you to grab it, just to make it easier. But without further ado, let me show you what we built. As you can see here, we have a software that we built using Lovable. And if you don't have an account for Lovable, I would actually leave you the link down in the description below for you to sign up. We generate a little bit of commission from Lovable. So do we from Templated, but it doesn't cost you anything. So I will ask you to please consider using those links. But we use this software that we custom built for our own purpose. And as you can see, it got some similarity to what you will see with Canva. I have Canva here open because I wanted you to see some of the things that we built and how we build them using the templated API. If we go to any of their designs that they have available in their template library, you can go select any element and move them around. So can we in our embedded editor that we have here in SnapShelf, which again is a software that we generated for this specific video. So if we click here on top of one of the templates, it opens our editor. It got their branding because we are on one of their low plans. We are grateful that we got access to their plan without having to pay for it. We have to deal a little bit with how it interacts, but as you can see, we're able to move stuff around just like we will be able to do in Canva, other than having to deal with that pop-up that comes on from time to time because, again, we are under a free plan. We didn't save it initially. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this around and we're going to go to templated. We're going to open our design so we can see what we get. We're going to continue the preview and we're going to save. Even though we're on a preview, just want to show you what I can do. We move this bottle and now it reflects here. So we are in business. So if I move it up here, the word skin, we save it. And now it's up here. So it's completely functional. It works as expected. Now, one of the things that I like about Templated is that I didn't have to spend hours to build this feature from scratch. I didn't also have to go to Canva to request access to their API, and we will get into what that entails here in a moment, having to go to Canva and request their API. But what is important to me is that I was able to do this with a plan that is the equivalent of $29 per month. So if I go back out, actually going to open a new tab because I want to show you the pricing, because to me that this is important. Templated is relatively inexpensive for what it does. So for $29 per month, if you go with their annual plan, you can get 1,000 renders credits per month. And You can use these to generate images, videos, and PDFs in a whole bunch of different formats. You can have up to 15 different templates, 2 team members, and so on and so forth. So basically, this allows you to get started building your own software as a service application that you can sell online to other third-party people. Now, if you go with the scale plan, it's only $79 per month for 5,000 renders. And we will talk about some of the business ideas that might be able to be developed by using Templated and their API. But I would say 5,000 renders for $79 per month. That's a really good deal when we take into consideration that some of the business ideas that I came up with might be worth thousands of dollars for an equivalent of 5,000 rendered credits. So definitely a great opportunity for you to be able to get this going. And these are some of their pricing comparisons. So you got some rate limits there, of course, just like any software, the API will be rate limited, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that you will not be able to get over with some of the business ideas that we're going to discuss here in a moment. So if you go back to SnapShelf, we're going to open some other templates. And again, these templates are the same that are here. So we were able to grab everything using the API integration and import it into our software. Again, we can make changes. So we will say, and I know this might get kind of annoying. You don't have to deal with this if you're on a paid plan. So from skincare, we change it to hand lotion. We're going to open this in the editor. And as you can see, change to hand lotion. We're going to go back. And now the preview even says hand lotion. So it's completely working as expected. Now, once you download this software, what you want to do is you want to create your template account. Again, if you don't have an account yet, I will say that you should go down to the description below, drop the link there. It's an affiliate link, but it doesn't cost you anything. We get small commission for every sale that we make. So you go there, you click on the affiliate link, you create your account, you go to the embedded editor menu option, and here you select your domain settings, you enter your domains that you want it to work on, and down here in webhook and events, you want to grab this webhook. You want to enter the webhook for the software that you build. So I will suggest that you host your database using Supabase, but in this case, we are hosting the database using Lovable's own database. So something for you to consider. You make it super easy to be able to build all of these. You grab your API key from here, and we will regenerate this API key after on this video. So I'm not too concerned about it, but this is how you can integrate everything. Then you add all of that into your secrets, which if you use your database using Lovable and Supabase, you add them here to your secrets and replace the ones that we have here. And that's it. You are up and running in no time, and you're able to have your software going just by grabbing this link. But let's talk about some of the ideas that I came up with and why Canva is not the best option if you want to use an API. Canva API is called autofill, and here's what it requires. You need to be on the Canva Enterprise plan. That means that you need a minimum of 30 team members, custom pricing. You have to get on a sales call just to get quotes. And from what I've seen, we're talking about $1,000 per month or more, depending on your team size and usage. Now, think about who that excludes. That excludes solo founders, freelancers building tools for clients, small business and small agencies with 5 or 10 people, 5 coders building SaaS products with Lovable or Cursor. Basically, people like you and me are excluded from using the Canva API. The people who will benefit the most from automating image generation are exactly the people who can afford the Canva Enterprise pricing. I definitely cannot afford it. You see, if you're a big company with 200 employees, probably already have a design team. You don't need the API as badly. But if you're a one-person operation trying to sell products online, you need 50 product images per week. That's where automation will change everything for you. And that's where templated play a fundamental role bringing the gap created in the market. But let me break down the numbers because I think this is where it gets real. As we discussed before, the templated starter plan is $29 a month for 1,000 renders. If you develop a tool that generates 5 images per product, that's 200 products per month on the cheapest plan. Now let's say you charge on that tool $39 a month for your product image generator. You get 50 customers. That's $1,950 in recurring revenue. I don't know, I don't do public math, but I feel that's about right. Your template costs maybe $100, $200 on a higher tier plan, 200 volume. Super-based costs, the free tier probably covers you for a while. Lovable deployment, that's essentially free. That's just one business idea. That's just one niche. E-commerce product images, think about what else you could build with this exact same approach. Certificate generators for online course platforms. Real estate listing images generators. We actually recorded a video about that. Restaurant menu cards, social media post generator for agencies, template changes. The API code stays the same. You see, the reason why I'm excited about this isn't just templating. It's that we are in a moment right now where we can vibe code an entire SaaS application in a weekend. I just did. I show it to you. Plug in the API like templated for $29 a month and have a product that solves a real problem for real businesses. A year ago, this would have cost $10,000 and 3 months of development time. Today, it took a couple of hours. That's it. It's the opportunity and it's available to everyone watching this right now. You can use Lovable, Cursor, Bolt, Replic Agents. Pick the tool, doesn't matter, because the API is able to be integrated across any tool that is able to connect to an API. Realistically, any AI development tool that connects to Supabase, Firebase, or a similar service is able to connect to template. It's just insane. The opportunity is out there. It's for you to take. I just gave you a few business ideas and a roadmap on how you can approach $2,000 monthly recurring revenue. Now the question is, would you take the idea? Will you take the software that I'm giving you and turn it into a business? It's up to you. I will leave you down the link below and take it, leave it. Doesn't make a difference to me, but it can make a difference to you. So with that being said, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I feel that I provided a lot of value, and if you feel the same way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every like helps me reach more people throughout the world. I am on a journey to reach as many people as possible and change as many lives as I can around the world. Your like will make a difference. So please consider liking this video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.